Well, so just to introduce everyone, I'm here with the Boar. I'm here with Jamie Waylett and Josh Herdman, probably best known to you guys as Harry Potter's Crabbe and Goyle. First off, I read that you guys weren't especially close at the start of filming, but became good friends over time. How did that relationship develop, and how has it changed since?
Josh, we clashed massively. Like
really?
When we first started, I don't know. Yeah, we just didn't understand each other. You know, our personalities and stuff. So we clashed a lot, and we used to fight and argue. And it's fair to say, at one point, I kind of hated him.
Right.
I did know, at one point. At one point. But then, you know, as the years went on and the movies went on, we sort of matured. Do you know what I mean? We matured, and I think then kind of understood each other a bit more. And now look at us.
Yeah. Seems the friendship is fantastic now, I've got to say. So it all came good in the end.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's more than a friendship. I'd say it doesn't feel just like a friendship.
You feel like my brother to me, that's honest.
Yeah.
Like my brother.
That's fantastic. So getting cast in such a massive franchise at such a young age is always going to have an effect on anyone growing up. What was it like dealing with that as children? Did it help having other young actors in the same boat? And do you feel there were adequate support systems in place?
Definitely not adequate.
When I'm touching on that again.
Yeah.
Definitely not adequate. You know, but sort of, I don't know. For me, like when we was filming and stuff, obviously that was my life. So it's like there weren't friends outside. There wasn't none of that. It was all my life was these guys and everything. So, yeah.
Yeah. What was the question?
So in terms of, was there adequate support, do you think, for you guys as child actors? And did it help having other people around you?
Yeah. Obviously, everybody's in the same boat, you know. And I personally, like I said yesterday on stage, I used to watch Tom because I knew that he was, you know, he'd been in loads of stuff.
Yeah.
He was a professional. So I used to watch him, how he behaved on set, and basically just copied him, really.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of his like work aesthetic. Work, no, not aesthetic, work.
I get what you mean.
Work ethic?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, watching your Q&A event last night, it's clear that you're both very sharp guys. Do you think being cast as stereotypically dumb, kind of villainous characters meant that sometimes you've been underestimated, or even sort of it skewed people's judgments of you guys as people?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, yeah. But I think it's just human nature. It's hard to not judge people by first impressions, especially if you've got like previous information about that person.
Yeah. No. In terms of one of your most iconic moments in the series is when Harry and Ron are impersonating Crabbe and Goyle in the Chamber of Secrets. Do you remember anything about filming that scene, and whether you worked with Daniel Radcliffe and Rupert Grint and on sort of how to portray them? I don't know if you remember the moment, like in the bathroom, Yeah, no, it was like, because we'd done the first movie where like I felt like a glorified extra, you know. I didn't really feel like, well, because we was like you was 8 or 7, or was I 7 or
what we started
on the cast number?
Oh yeah, I think I was 7, anyway.
Yeah, like so the principal cast were like 1 to 10.
Yeah.
So Dan being number 1.
Yeah.
And we were like 7 and 8. So like, I don't know. A lot of the time I used to feel like, well, I am a principal character, but I don't feel like one. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like an extra.
Yeah.
So, so when the Chamber of Secrets came along, it was like, oh, sick! Now I can be an actor. Now I can actually do some work.
Did it feel like a good chance to sort of show off a bit, and
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Show off your skills.
It was just nice to be able to do something more than just stand there and look mean.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Did you ever feel a bit frustrated that you were kind of limited to sort of slightly,
I did,
looking
yeah.
tough? You know?
I did.
Yeah.
I wanted more, and like, you know, there was small parts of me I used to get jealous because there was a small part of me that was jealous because, you know, I didn't have enough to do. I didn't have a huge part. But then you just have to like reason with yourself and be like, look, you've got a part in the Harry Potter meal, Harry Potter meal, Harry Potter movie, and just chill out.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, Jamie, you were talking about last night a bit about sort of a difficult period in your life that meant you didn't appear in the final films. I mean, looking back, how do you feel about that time? Do you feel like there was enough support around you?
No, definitely not enough support. And obviously, I wasn't mature enough to really understand my like the situation, the depth of things. Like, I just wasn't. Yeah, I had to sort of learn the hard way, and but yeah, it's one of my biggest. I don't really have regrets in life, but obviously, if I could have done that different, I would have. Like, definitely. But again, I've grown from it all, and made me who I am today. So.
It's interesting because you have a bunch of actors who, a lot of them from like upper class backgrounds.
Yeah.
I was very middle class. Jamie, working class, and so when you take different actors who are from different upbringings and classes and stuff, then you're putting these two very different people in the same very professional scenario. It can be challenging and it can be weird,
Did you ever feel a sort of tension on set, maybe between some of the kind of maybe more upper class kind of actors, and was there ever any kind of?
I think a little, not so much me, maybe. Yeah, Jamie felt it. I think more because Jamie's from Kilburn. Like Kilburn's like naughty part of London,
Right.
And at that age we was all like, I don't know, we was those kind of kids, who not thought we were hard, but like, do you know what I mean? We thought we were edgy, we thought we were street, do you know what I mean?
Which probably got you cast, to be fair, I think.
Yeah. It is strange how like me, Tom and Jamie all had very similar interests. Like we all love rap music, we all liked the darkness, more than the others.
Yeah.
And
so are you guys still very close now? I mean, are you still in good contact with Tom?
I'm in contact with Tom, yeah. He messages me back once in the blue moon.
Because he's still quite involved, obviously.
He's a busy guy. He's a busy guy, He's in Broadway and doing his thing, but...
Did it feel very much when you were younger that it was kind of you three as a group, just on the set, and were you kind of sort of a unit? Would you say?
Yeah, but no, because like later on, but I think we had little cliques. Everyone sort of had their little cliques, and when Josh and Tom were older, and they clicked more, I was sort of like with Devon, and I was like. And then, once I stopped annoying the crap out of him, then it became sort of us three. But before that, it was kind of
Jamie was really close with Devon Murray, who played
Seamus
Finnegan.
Yeah.
And their parents were like pretty tight. So then what's that got to do with anything?
Sorry, man, to get attention.
But and I was going to ask, as a friend, Josh, when you're seeing Jamie go through this sort of difficult time, I mean, how did it feel just to see that and be there to support him?
What difficult time?
I guess say some of the legal issues and some of the issues maybe with drugs and alcohol, which I think is probably a natural symptom.
Well, yeah, because I I was about to tell them some of the stuff you got up to.
We can cut it if
No. Where do you start? No.
We don't want to cause more legal issues.
No.
But
there's no legal issues. No,
I'm sure.
No, me and Jamie, at that point when Jamie got arrested, we were quite distant. We weren't really in contact at all.
Yeah.
I think you lot were disappointed as well, weren't it? You don't feel like...
I was shocked, man. I was shocked when that... I knew you was up to naughtiness. I knew you was... Do you know what I mean?
It's quite open with you though, isn't it?
Yeah, and me, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an angel. Do you know what I mean? And it was just like, what the fuck? Like, because you've been let off the hook a few times by the producers as well, I think.
About 4 times. And that time they're like, we can't do
various different things.
Right.
Condoning you in the public, so I had to let you go, basically.
Right.
But it was like, All I can say is, when they fired Jamie, and listen, don't get me wrong, I like Lewis Cordis, I like him a lot. He was a good friend. It never felt the same when Jamie left. It was just, and Tom would tell you the exact same thing. It was like, just didn't. It wasn't the original Slytherin. Slytherin trio. Like, it was odd without Jamie. And set was a lot quieter. It was though. It felt weird, man. It really felt strange.
Well, thank you. That's very interesting. I mean, Josh, you've moved from acting to the world of MMA in recent years. I was just wondering.
I've dabbled. I've tried my hand at it a little bit.
I mean, how has that sort of transition been?
It was just sort of like, it was kind of organic. It came up at a time when I had. I started doing martial arts at a time when I needed it in a weird way. I needed to channel my energy into something good, positive, you know. And then I started, martial arts, and that's I started doing traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu, and then I just set myself a goal. I was like, when I get my black belt, I'm going to have a cage fight. So I did, that was it.
It's pretty amazing.
And then I had one, and I was like, I can't just have one. I've got to have two.
Yeah. How many have you done now?
Just two.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Do you think you're going to re-enter the world of fighting?
I don't know. I mean, I never fully close the door. I never say absolutely no, never. But I'm like I'm like a box ticker. So, you know, as soon as I feel like I've ticked that, can tick the box, then I'll move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I've completed it.
Well, amazing, thank you. So, have you had any sort of strange or particularly memorable fan interactions at all over the years? Obviously, it's been 20 years now. Have there been any ones that stand out at all?
There's one this weekend.
Yeah.
He keeps popping out.
Odd guy. Yesterday we came at the hotel and there was people there that so me and him got love for the fans, so I'll stop and sign anything, I don't mind. So we done like, I don't know, 12, 13 things outside. We walked on now to go in there, get some food and go out, and this guy followed us. Like,
he must have followed us for about half an hour.
And she kept coming up to him like, no, I already told you, I've already signed all that, I don't like to be an arsehole, but there's a limit to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no,
I think there is,
he was following us.
Following us.
Yeah.
And then this morning,
Then he come out the car
as soon as he comes out, I was on the same guy.
God.
putting pictures in my face, out with a pen.
Right.
Come on, man.
No, it's
Do you get that sort of thing a lot, or is that a bit of an exception? Because
I don't.
He sounds quite hardcore.
Oh yeah, he's a collector, so
right.
They do that.
Right,
They
full time, just sort of following.
Yeah, they wait outside hotels and stuff. And
Premieres,
Yeah. Well, so have you got used to that sort of attention? I mean, Harry Potter is such an enormous franchise. I mean, do you feel that you get recognised a lot? Because obviously you were children when you filmed it, so you have changed in many ways. Is that okay?
I don't get recognised hardly ever anymore. And if I do get recognised, I know, like in the supermarket or something like that, I know it's a real diehard.
Yeah, maybe a collector. Yeah. And so, just one quick final question: if you could go back to when you were first cast in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, to your younger selves, what advice would you give?
I would say, basically, what? Stop. Are you making my head go? Sorry, say that again.
So if you had to go back to your younger self when they were cast in the Philosopher's Stone, what advice would you give? Yeah. So it's quite a big question.
I would say stay away from the people I was around.
Right. Yeah.
Family-wise, like, I'll be honest, my mum and I, people that were good for me.
Right.
So I'd be like, stay away from them, invest in this, do that, and don't you dare smoke or do anything naughty, basically.
Yeah.
Try that.
I think the real difference between sort of Jamie and a lot of the, like I said, middle upper class actors is Jamie wasn't an actor. He got scouted from school. So there was scouting casting agents who went round nationally in the UK, just looking for characters for the movies, and that's where Jamie. So, yeah, it's like a interesting dynamic when you take this person who had a silver spoon and had all of the opportunities and stuff, that could be given to them, and then you've got another person who's not had the same opportunities, and then you're putting these two people in exactly the same situation in a very professional environment. It's hard. It's hard. It is hard. Right.
Yeah.
And the dynamic is I always found a bit odd.
Yeah.
I didn't feel fully accepted. Like, should we say now, I felt like no acting training, like common where I was from, I sort of grew up on benefits in the poor household. I didn't feel, apart from Josh, I didn't feel like I belonged there, innit? I didn't feel like these are my people, or I felt like I was accepted. I felt just,
it's just different, different background, different, Aye.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I think that might be all we have time for. But
Cool.
it was fantastic to talk to you, even if it was for a short time.
You too.
Thank you very much.